Hi, today I'm gonna do kind of more of a glam look. So I'm gonna do all the things. So usually I don't do all the things. I'm busy, I don't really go out, but I would like to. And so I am going to show more of like a full, a little bit darker, full Seint Beauty glam kind of look. Okay, so I'm gonna start the same. I am gonna use my blend brush and my darker highlight shade. Sorry. And Sandy. So I'm gonna start the same way. Gonna fill in just where I have some discoloration and see already how much brighter this eye looks. Simple, simple touches. So let's see how we can do a bit more of a glam look without a lot more product. Does that make sense? But I might just go a little bit darker. I'm having an okay skin day, so I'm not gonna do much neutralizing, okay? Now, I am gonna do my brightening second. I'm gonna skip that whole section. The blend brush kind of forces you to do a very light amount so you don't waste product. And I'm just touching it. I am not swiping. Okay, so that was a very light amount. Now I'm gonna take my detail brush and go darker than normal. I'm gonna use Indigo, which is a darker contour. But my ladies that really like the contour, you can go darker and then actually use just a light amount and it may even last you longer. So for those ladies that really like, I have two friends who just do contour and bronzer and don't use much of the face color. And they love it. So maybe that's you. And you could even go darker with your contour. So when you do your forehead, make sure you go into your hairline. We don't want that round circle. So those people that have like a widow's peak or not, you know, a straight line, make sure you go into your hairline, okay? This is again the detail brush. It makes contouring a little easier. Okay. I'm gonna still make that a little stronger. Okay. I will blend that in a minute. Now I'm gonna use the small end of the detail. And I'm still using Indigo. Again, is a shade darker than I usually do. Okay, but I am gonna still use my highlight color. Just candle it to brighten that up. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. And I'm gonna kind of blend what I did there. Now, what blush do we wanna use? If we're doing a little bolder, let's pick a darker color. So I will use Sandstone. See, it looks dark at first. But we are going to blend. Actually, let me use the blush bronzer. Sorry. It kind of gives the perfect amount. So we're going out. We're gonna have those cheeks pop a little bit. And if you missed my blush placement post, let me know. And we can figure out what shape your beautiful face is, like a heart, more of a pear shape, round, and we can get that perfect placement for you. So mine is kind of like in this area, but then we also don't want a harsh line, so we blend it. Okay, now let's do the lip too. To make it a little bolder, I'm gonna add a little scarlet too. Okay. Now I am gonna go back to the contour indigo, and I am going to line. And if you give a little bit in the bottom there, it makes it appear a little bit bigger. Just on the bottom though, you don't need to give that shadow on the top really, because then it'll just look like you have, there you go, smooth Heather. Okay, now I am going to focus on the eyes and the eyebrows. I am going to use the same trust I usually do. We're gonna add the brow wax so we get the perfect shape right there. So fill in your brows the way that works for your, like if you're gonna work on that arch, you can work on your arch. Whatever you can do to kind of make them look a little bit more even. And I already got my spoolie wet for the eyebrow wax. And then when you add the brow wax, it looks even more like hair and not like you put makeup in it. Okay. And the younger people, if you still have your eyebrows, do not pluck them out. Okay. Okay, and I am gonna do the Perfume Illuminator. So that's this one, and this one's called, this is the first one, so Seint One Perfume. And they double as illuminators. So they can add a little bit of shine. They smell so good. And they just have a really light tint to them. And they kind of sparkle. But we want to smell good if we're going out, right? Okay, and so back to eyeshadows. I am going to do Rome first, which I've done before. We're gonna go all over. All up to that brow bone. trying to make it has a slight shimmer, but it's not as shimmery as a lot of our other shimmers. And I need the eyeshadow brush. And now I'm gonna do Bubba. And I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. This is another one of our illuminators that I just got, but it's a powder illuminator. And this one is called Goldie. Make sure I don't give you the wrong name. And, but it also works for eyes. I'm gonna go, we will blend that all over. And we'll take this and kind of blend it in. So that is Goldie. And if you want to do a little bit of to get more depth, you can add that darker color into the crease. So I'm going to add Philly. In the crease and then blend it a bit. Just adding a little more depth to the eyes, okay? And I'm gonna do mascara in a few minutes, but before that, I am also going to use a little of the setting powder with the Perfector sponge, and I am gonna do it right by my eye and kind of go like this and swipe straight up in case some of the eye makeup went to the side a little bit, and that just gives a little more, like it's lifted. You can do this with a brush too. The Buff brush has a really good line on it, or the detail one, but you need to clean it first if you just used your contour. Okay, so we're gonna use a little bit of a powder right there. Now I did not do bronzer, so let's add some bronzer. Okay, so I am going to add mascara and fix my hair a little bit more, and probably add some jewelry, and then that's what I would do for more of a going out type look, okay? So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I fixed my hair and added some jewelry. I use a wide barrel curling iron because it makes it go really fast for me. And then these earrings are by a company called Trades of Hope, and every purchase helps a woman get out of a difficult situation by them selling their own creations. So definitely check out Trades of Hope. And this is something I made. I used to make jewelry before I had kids, and then beads were kind of a problem. One last thing, I'm gonna use that Goldie, the powder illuminator, and I'm just gonna add a little bit on my cheek where the blush was. Okay? Just like a little extra sparkle. again, I would not normally do all these things for the everyday, but sometimes it's nice to get dressed up. And I did add mascara and a tiny bit of black eyeliner. So we have an eyeliner called the Friday Black Eyeliner from Seint, but I don't own it right now, so I just used my own. I don't usually like using it for the day-to-day, but I will for going out. So, so that's just a little extra sparkle, and that is it. So I hope that was fun for you, or you maybe learned something, or ask me any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.